We're live, y'all.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the Homos Talk Show on Verse TV. It's your girl, Yuri G.
Hey, it's your boy Rocky, the Chicago author, soon to be Rocky Beats. From My Mouth is coming out soon.
Hey, Dari Day. How everybody doing out there?
Jonathan Broadwater, the hottest chef in New York. Check it out, Meal Stylings all day.
Week 107.
Yeah, it's week 107.
All right. Well, since we got those introductions out the way, we're gonna go ahead and get off to our first piece of tea. Rocky, you ready to take it away?
I'm ready.
All right. It's all in your hands.
Okay.
All right. So this topic is called Verses, and it is Rocky's topic. Rocky Beats. Now, our first order of Verses business is for the SWV/Xscape Versus Celebration. Now, one, name your top 3 songs for each artist, even if it wasn't played or sung that night. Now, Aaron Mack's top 3 songs for each artist for SWV. One is I'm So Into You, then Win This Feeling, and I Missed Us. Xscape, Understanding, Who Can I Run To, and Your Eyes. Now, what's your best memory connected with the group? And for Aaron Mack, it was seeing the movie Free Willy as a little kid at a drive-in movie and loving the SWV's remix to Human Nature Right Here remix. And if you saw the verses, name an exciting moment for you. And for me, it was when that gorgeous DJ A1 just was giving everything with energy, like he just knew that was his night. And number 4, what do you think should be done to create a most successful Bow Wow and Romeo verses? Take it away, Rocky.
Okay, so the top 3 songs that I've enjoyed for that night, from, I guess I'll start with Escape. It was Tonight, because Tiny, she really just killed it all the way through. I mean, she was singing with her heart out. I like how they started off with if Is My Living in Vain, because it was like an ode to the Clark sisters, and it's really how they all started. So that was great to see them do something, that kind of went to, like, how they all started. And then the remix, I forgot what the song was, and it went straight into Candy's song. And Candy got, like, she was like really turned up, like, this is my song, y'all. I'm a songwriter, I wrote this song. So I kind of liked how, that vibe went, turned up. For SWV, I like Anything. I kind of like that one song that she did, the solo song, Sunshine. Coco did, because her son came out there and he started singing. I seen his videos and I'm like, oh, okay, he's learning from his mom, so he's doing the singing thing. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then definitely Weak. I liked it because that's when she was really, actually, you know what? Not even just Weak. It was the Patti LaBelle cover where Coco really just blew it out of the water. So I liked those performances. Best memory connected to each group. I don't know. There was one part that stuck out to me where Taj was, I guess she was just very amped. You know what I mean? At the beginning, Coco was just like, she was going through her little thing, and Taj was like really amped the whole time. She was dancing. She had the nerves to mention a song that ain't never been made. Nobody knew about it. I was like, what's she talking about? She had a song? Because all I knew, Coco was going solo. So that was a moment for me. Anyway, so already did that. Okay. So yeah, for Bow Wow and Romeo versus, I don't know, because really honestly, Bow Wow's gonna kill him. Romeo, he don't have that many songs. Bow Wow will kill everything that Romeo has. You know what I mean? Like, unless you use the ICDC college thing. I don't know. But it's still not gonna outbeat Bow Wow. Bow Wow had bops. So Dari, what did you think? What's your favorite 3 top songs that they, they played it that night or they didn't play that night? What was your favorite top songs by both of them?
Because I didn't watch the verses. However, so SWV, I'm gonna go with Rain. That's one. I love that song. Weak, of course. That was a big song, and Right Here, yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah, Right Here is one of my favorites. Escape. Who Can I Run To? Run to the Arms of the One Who Loves You, or whatever the title may be to that song. And Little Secret. I love that song. One of my favorites. Candy did her shit on that one. Like I said, I didn't watch the verses, so I can't say I had a favorite moment from it. I didn't even see any clips from it, to be honest. I've been working a lot. Favorite moment from SWV. Okay, so when I was younger, there was this boy in my neighborhood that I had a huge crush on, and he loved SWV. What was the song?
Was
I
it
can't even
Weak?
think of the song. It wasn't
Was
Weak.
it
It was no. It wasn't Weak. I think actually it's one of Aaron Mack's favorites. It was dang it, I'm So Into You. He loved that song, and he used to always walk around singing it or whatever. And I don't know. He ended up singing it to me one day. We were like by ourselves, and I didn't know if he was serious until we kissed. But that was, first kiss. So that was one of my, I remember that song was, playing back in my head. For Escape, childhood moment. I don't know. I can't even think of that right now.
So what do you think should be like done to create the most successful Bow Wow Romeo versus?
Honestly, the best thing to do to create a successful versus between those two is to not have it. That's how I feel about it.
Heavy on the eye, period.
I mean, I like them. They both have they have a couple of songs that I'll listen to, but only a couple. Not enough for a versus battle. So, yeah.
Okay. So John B, name like the top 3 songs that you like. Did you watch it? What was the top 3 songs from each?
I have not watched it yet. It is in my to watch list, but I haven't watched it yet. I've seen some clips on my thing, but not the whole thing yet. SWV, we had the exact same. So Weak, which is also my karaoke song. Right here.
The go-to song all the time.
That's my go-to, one of my go-to songs.
I feel you.
I gotta feel the crowd, because sometimes I live out here in Edgewater, so if you go to some of the places over here, it's a little more like this. So sometimes you gotta switch up, sing some songs, that they may know.
Right.
And for Escape, let's see, Just Kicking It, of course. Who Can I Run To? And My Little Secret. And for those 2 groups, well, that was like, I can't really say my heyday. I ain't that old, but I'm not gonna age myself on here like that. But SWV, I remember SWV being so big for me because I used to always hang out with my big sister, and that was her favorite group. So if we was together, that's what we were listening to. Escape. I think I kind of, with the Escape songs, I feel like I like them, but I think as I got older, I understood the lyrics a little more. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. I realized
different.
It's so different from when you know a song and then when you hear it and that shit has actually happened to you. I used to think like, what the fuck you over there crying for? But when you actually do go through something, so
right,
just kicking it, even of course you knew what that meant, but when you really get up and you start to kick it and you got your little crew and stuff like that, it's just it's different. And my little secret, everybody might have had one or two of those in their day. Some of them still got a little secret.
So what do you think should be done to create the most successful Bow Wow Romeo verses?
Well, first and foremost, the not have it comment. Delicious. But to be 100% honest, I mean, I kind of feel that way too, because I, like, off the top of my head, I can't name a song from either one of them. I couldn't
really
to give you one where I feel like if you said one of their songs, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. But I was.
You don't remember My Baby? That was a Bow Wow song.
You said My Baby.
I heard something. Bounce with me, grab a partner, hit the floor. Bounce with me, bounce.
I feel like all their songs, to me, and maybe I wasn't their demographic at that time, but I feel that
could be it too.
Yeah, I feel like their songs are kind of, for me, they're snap songs. So, and what I mean by that is, you'd be like, what's the song? Snap song. Or snap people, like, damn. It's not like, you think of a song, Beyonce, boom, done. You're like, Bow Wow, hit. Shit, I mean, I know.
You gonna do Mr. 106 in Park like that?
Yeah, I mean, what he gonna do? He gonna come get me? I mean, what he do now is for reality TV. Now, I know him more from reality TV getting beat up by girls than I do his music.
Oh wow, for real?
I'm here.
That's funny.
I cannot win. But honestly, I
some people have mercy
agree.
For you, Bow Wow, but
I don't have any.
Okay, name a song from each real quick.
For me?
Yeah.
Hold on now, wait. I can do a couple Bow Wow songs, but but Romeo, all I know is ICDC College. And what was the other one? What was the first song you came out with?
Wasn't it?
Well, now I can't name one from Romeo.
Remake? Who did a remake of a Jackson?
He did do the Jackson song remake. That's the one I was about to say. No, actually, there's two. Because there was one with Solange that I remember.
Oh, another.
I don't remember the song. I just remember the video.
Wait. Now I remember the beat to the mic because I remember it. I just don't remember the words. But Bow Wow, like, is Lil Bow Wow.
Go ahead,
just don't know. I don't know the words.
Okay, yeah, that's now. It was just the one song for me, and that was Like You with Sierra, and that's only because Sierra was in it. It's not.
Oh, Bow Wow was on that?
Like You with Sierra. That was my point. I had forgot that he was in it because I'm so into Sierra in the song, and she only does the chorus.
I never had nobody show me your look. That's him in there?
Yeah, that's when they was together.
Okay. Right.
Well, where have you been, John B? Wait, John B, you been sleeping on a rock, man?
I mean, I knew. Now, if you asked me a Sierra song, I could have named it, but I didn't know he was on that. He was a feature.
He was a feature, absolutely.
We're gonna be on this all. We're gonna be on this.
That wasn't on his album.
Snap song. Wait. Snap song. What was that?
Yeah, I call it a snap song. Yeah.
No mercy.
No, you now every time you do it, you're gonna think about it. You be like, what's that bitch name? Fuck, what's that bitch name?
Snap song.
Snap. Yep. Snap song, snap people. You can use it with whatever it is that you don't really remember because it's not very relevant to you.
All right.
Yep. So we're heading to the next topic. Kind of a really big deal. You want to take it away, Aaron?
All right. Kinda a really big deal. So this one is coming from foxnews.com and it's called Kinda a Really Big Deal. Now this is talking about how NYC Pride has banned police presence at Pride events going through 2025. All right. Organizers explain that sometimes the actual police presence may escalate troubles faster and can make attendees uncomfortable. They say that they will hire their own private security to maintain the safety at the events and will only call police if something escalates to the point that NYC requires police involvement. Now, a fraternal organization formed in 1982 for LGBTQ officers, known as the Gay Officers Action League, GOAL, condemned this move. 3 questions. 1, what can be the best case scenario that will result from this action? 2, what about foreseeable worst case scenario problems that might arise and should be monitored? 3, how might successful execution of this action change the face of law enforcement overall? Rocky, it's on you.
All righty. So, what can be the best case scenario that will result from this action? For me, well, you got okay. So I can't really speak for New York, but the Pride events in Chicago in the past have gotten a little buck wild where people just bust out into crowds and fighting. It was one time on the news in the gay part of Chicago. There was like a crowd of people jumping one person. And it was really ridiculous. Very, very, very ridiculous. So being if they involve police officers, I think it would be it depends on the crowd because sometimes you got people who don't know how to act when they go into public. They act a fool, and sometimes it may be a crowd of them. So, I think the best thing is to have some type of law enforcement there just to make sure that nobody get bucked. Especially during this time because people just going crazy doing dumb stuff. What about foreseeable worst case scenario problems that might arise and should be monitored? People nowadays, they shooting people and not saying anything else, stabbing people more and more and more. So I would just definitely say that could be the worst case scenario, but you should definitely have somebody that, somebody to monitor, just make sure that nobody get hurt. And, especially when you're dealing with drunk ass people too, some people get real wasted. How might successful execution of this action change the face of law enforcement overall? I just think where you can go to a like any type of event. I'm sorry, any type of event. It would keep people protected. You don't have to worry about anybody doing any mass shootings or a bunch of people fighting each other. It's just best to, have it, more than just the gay pride parades. You can have it anywhere, for security. So Dari, what do you think could be the best case scenario that would result from this action?
In my opinion, the best case scenario would be the police actually self-reflecting from the people actually not wanting them at their event. That should speak volumes to an organization that has been here to keep things just, you know what I mean? So the fact that they're not wanted, that should make them want to sit back and look over what they could have done or what they could be doing to make these people not want them around, and either cut that out or moderate it, or do what they can to the best of their ability to fix what's not, what's wrong with them. And that's the best case scenario in my opinion. What was the second question?
Second question was, what about foreseeable worst case scenario problems that might arise and should be monitored?
Okay, so that was my entire question when I first saw this article, until I read everything. But yeah, because stuff is dangerous. I'm here in Atlanta, and the mayor literally just today had to put out a statement because there's been 27 people injured or shot and 5 killed over the weekend, just over the weekend alone. So I feel like the organization that they have in place could work. However, not having police who are actually trying to deal with worst case scenarios, it could get a little out of hand. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that they have people, but there's no shade. Those people might not be trained the way the police are trained to deal with these scenarios. So, I mean, you have to really think things all the way through and not just want what's best for the crowd and for your pockets. So, I mean.
Exactly. So, John B,
Yes,
tell me, what can be the best case scenario that will result from this action?
Everybody just be drunk and high and happy and go home and fuck. But
that's gotta happen anyway.
I have never been a Pride festivities person. If I was at Pride, trust and believe there was a check connected to it because I would sing on the floats. So and the way that it was set up is how it would end at the pier, and I live in Jersey, so it would end over there by the pier. I'd hop my ass off that float, get on the pier, and come back to Jersey because I wasn't with the festivity. I'm a loner. I like to be in my house. But
you wanted to clap for that. I got a hallelujah over here.
I spent a lot of time and money making my work the way it is because I like to be in here. That's it. So that would be the best case scenario, I would think. I think that's what everybody is wanting. The worst case scenario is for us. This is New York fucking City. We need the police to be there. I don't trust none of them motherfuckers. I don't trust the gay ones. I don't trust the straight ones. I don't trust the ones that like fucking goats. I don't like none of them. Okay? Everybody can get a gun. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is New York City. Like, there was just a shooting in Times Square a couple days ago. So I'm like, why wouldn't you have the police there? In the fact to say that, oh, well, it didn't heighten stuff. Let me tell you something. If you're not doing shit, the sight of a police officer don't mean shit to you. Somebody say, oh, the cops over there. I don't give a fuck. Shit, my insurance is paid up. My car is registered. I'm shit that for me. Now I know there's some assholes out there that just want to fuck with people because of their skin color. But for the most part, shoot, my brother's a cop. A cop come into an area where I'm at, I don't look twice. I'm glad his ass is there because I can't really run after I got hit by this cab. So shoot them, they shoot me. That's all I ask.
Oh, right.
Honestly.
So yeah, so how might successful execution of this action change the face of law enforcement overall?
I mean, I guess the main thing would be, everyone's talking about police reform. So maybe if they start, they're going to start defunding, because if they don't need as much manpower because people are now hiring private companies. So it's going to force them, like, oh, we want this money. It's no matter what is going on, no matter what the situation is, it's always a money game. So they want every check that the government has for them. So they hire private security. They're like, okay, so that's less hours, for the police officers. That's less money for the that they're getting from the state. So they're going to be more open to, like, okay, let's do it for them. If we don't know how to handle a drag queen beating this twink with a shoe, and y'all know how to do that without shooting them in the face, then maybe we need to do some more training. And maybe it is specific to what area you're in, whether it be New York or Chicago. Mm-hmm. I know everybody in Chicago owns a gun. They give them to the newborns. So
I can't will.
It just depends on where you are. Depending on what you guys do there, and what happens, that's what your training should be. So, I mean, I think that would be the biggest thing.
Okay. Got it. Well, hey, that's all, be all, and all that good shit.
Right.
So next topic is
newborn.
All right, so you guys will be able to hear the topic here on the live, but in order to see the actual discussion, you will need to go ahead to our YouTube page. So the topic it's coming from the gay dating coach, our friend, the gay dating coach. And he said in a post, quote, after the age of 35, do not take a break from dating too long, because it becomes much harder to find love as you age. Now, this topic called A Break comes again from our friend, the gay dating coach, Lamont, who is scheduled to join us on Verse TV in the not too distant future. And this statement reminded Aaron Mack how much he loved the song Do It by Chloe and Halle, particularly when they sing, we ain't out here looking for boo, but some nights be better with you. And Aaron Mack quickly remembered, as he was loving that song, he quickly remembered that he is in his late 30s and he doesn't really have time to just play. Okay? Now, the gay dating coach says prime marrying ages for gay men are between 30 and 45. And at 37, Aaron is right in the middle. So my question to you all, what tips would you offer someone to most effectively bounce back from a dating hiatus? And Rocky, that's still you. Unless you want it, Dari.
So I will. Want me take it?
Go ahead.
Okay. So what tips would you